The RSI trading indicator is one of the most used indicators throughout the markets, but how well does it work with Bitcoin? Is it accurate? All right, let's find out. What is up, traders? It's your boy, John Doe, and thank you for watching on Currency.com's channel, where we bring you crypto news, analysis, tips to help you trade, and all that good stuff. I see a lot of traders using the RSI and explaining how to use it with Bitcoin, but I'm going to do things a little different in this video. I'm going to show you exactly how the RSI has been performing with Bitcoin over the years. We'll look at the daily chart as well as the weekly, see what is more profitable, whether you're swing trading using that RSI or if you're just buying and holding. Now, before we get this going, just do one thing for me. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, make sure you do hit that subscribe button right now. And also, if you have Twitter, search @RealJohnDoe, hit that follow button, follow me there as well. Let's get it. So right now I have Bitcoin's chart pulled up with the RSI indicator right here. And if you're watching this video, you might be familiar with the RSI, which is an oscillator that finds overbought and oversold ranges in an asset. And if you want more info on that, we have some videos on the channel actually explaining exactly how it works. So make sure you do check those out. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to add up the return of buying overbought and oversold ranges of the RSI on Bitcoin since the beginning of 2020. And then I'm going to look at the daily, the weekly, and just what it would add up to if you were just to hold since the beginning of 2020, and see which one was the most profitable. So first here, I'm going to pull up a little notepad and we're going to add up the RSI daily return for overbought and oversold ranges for Bitcoin. Let's see exactly what it was. So the rule I'm going to follow for this video is I'm going to look at buy signals when the RSI goes into oversold and crosses out of there. And then sell signal will be when the RSI goes into overbought and crosses out of there. So we have here March 19th, 2020, add up from that to when Bitcoin went overbought and crossed below was right here on May 9th, 2020. And that was a 42% gain. Then next up, you see Bitcoin didn't go into oversold until here towards September 4th of 2020. And this was a really great gain. Let's add that up from this range roughly. And it came back down, was here on November 26th for a 67% gain. And just to show you, these are the marks that I'm looking at here on the RSI. Those crossovers from the top and the crossovers from the bottom. Okay, so add plus 67. Now for a very long time, Bitcoin did not go back towards oversold. You can see another touch of oversold here on this RSI on April 25th. So look for that as an entry, but this entry here was not a great trade because the uptrend was finally done. So that came with a rejection, and you can look for a close down here once price got back towards oversold, which was about minus 10%. So we have another trade here for Bitcoin going into oversold and crossing over was here around May 20th of 2021. And it went into overbought right here on July 30th of 2021. And then it crossed below that overbought range for about a 2 or 1%, 1.5% loss. And now another few months with no trades at all. But in December of 2021, we had another touch of oversold and a bounce from that level. And that one was also a loss for Bitcoin, looking like about 15%. Now here on January 22nd, we had a crossover happen on the 25th after being in the oversold range. And same thing for that one. It touched overbought right here on March 29th and came back down, giving it about a 28% gain. So the daily total gain brings us to about 95.5% since the beginning of 2020. Now here I have the weekly chart for Bitcoin, also looking at the RSI, but I'm going to do it a little bit different, and I'll look at that oversold range, not exactly down towards that 30 level, but I will look at it towards a reversal level on the RSI and calculate based on that towards anything up at the 70 level. So the first thing here we have January, the beginning of 2020, right here, March 9th, we've had a weekly low and a reversal happening on the weekly candle. And if we calculate that until we got towards overbought and moved downwards, that was about an 80% gain. Now, as you can see, price would have continued riding up if you did sell at this initial overbought range, but you still made 80%. Missing out on all these gains would have been a big hit, but now let's keep going to that next oversold level. We look right here towards May, June, July of 2021. This RSI, same thing, double bottom with a reversal. And if we go based on that reversal around this candle here on July 26th, bring us up towards overbought range. And then the next breakout, and then price breaking down, that brings us all the way towards November 15th of 2021 with about a 50% gain. 50% gain. And then now, no trade yet. And then now we have no trade yet. So that's only 2 trades on this weekly for the past 2 years. And that gives us 130%. Now, if you were just to hold Bitcoin and you bought at the beginning of 2020, what would that return look like? So let's go here. This is the week of December 30th to this current date right now. That's a return on Bitcoin about 423%. So here's all the returns. We looked at the daily chart for Bitcoin, added it all up, all these trades, and ended up to about a 95% gain. And then we did the weekly, oversold and sold at overbought ranges for Bitcoin. That brought us to 130%. All right, so we have them all added up here. We can see the clear winner. But first, here's the daily gain for Bitcoin since the beginning of 2020. Using that RSI oversold and overbought ranges as buy and sell ranges, we got roughly a 95% return. Now, if we look here at the weekly, only about 2 trades since the beginning of 2020, giving us 130% return roughly. Now, the big winner is simply holding. If you bought Bitcoin at the beginning of 2020 and just held till this current day, it is about a 400% return. So just like that, you know now just how well the RSI indicator works for Bitcoin if you trade it in simple ways, but you can use this in more advanced ways, which we do have videos posted on the channel. And make sure you have a look at those and let me know in the comments, do you like when I compare the returns of cryptos like this? Do you want me to use a different indicator? Let me know below and I'll see you. And there you go. Now you know roughly how Bitcoin has been performing while using that RSI as your trading indicator. And remember, the gains that we've seen on there don't mean that that's what is going to happen for the future. But if Bitcoin does continue trending the way that it has been, then we can expect the RSI to react similar to the price action. And that is all for this video. I have more on the channel, and I hope this video right now was able to give you some value for your trading. And if so, smash that like button, thumbs up this video, and I'm going to see you next time. I'm out. For more trading videos just like this, please subscribe to our channel.